Yo, story time. All right, so first, I got a little bit of gameplay for y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all like that in the comment section or not. I be having a whole bunch of gameplay I can mix up with my story times. So I'm gonna get right to it. Now, my first time smoking, it was my prom night, my senior year. So, growing up in high school, I wasn't never like a bad kid. I was always just hooping, going to school and playing the game. And shit, well, mostly of my niggas was smoking. I wasn't never smoking. So they would always ask me like, bro, like, is you trying to smoke? What you doing? You trying to smoke? I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. I don't need to smoke. Like, I'm high off life. I used to always say that. I'm high off life. So it was really because I was scared of my mom. Like, she was always in my ear on some, I better not catch you smoking. So I was like, shit, bro. I feel like if I ever try to smoke, bro, she just gonna happen to be right there. So I never smoked. So then he was like, bro, like every time he would smoke, he would ask me like, you trying to smoke? I'd be like, nah. And he wasn't ever on some peer pressure and shit, but he would always ask me, like, he was waiting for the time I would say yeah. So I would tell him like, well, my first time smoking gonna be prom night. I fucked around, told him that one day, and he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He was like, bro, I ain't gonna forget that, bro. You for real? I was like, yeah, bro. Now me, I'm thinking like that ass he gonna forget. My nigga, he ain't forget. So it came down to prom night. He would call me up. He was like, bro, like, I hope you didn't think I forgot. I'm like, shit, bro, what you talking about? What you talking about? I'm hoping he really did forget. But he hit me back. He was like, bro, I know you said you was gonna smirk your prom night. Today is the day. I was like, damn, like he really remembered that shit. So then, bro, he came, he picked me up. Now, mind you, it was me, him, and one of my other homeboys on the way to prom. And when I got in the car, it was 3 blunts on the arm console, and it wasn't just 3 regular ass blunts. Well, 2 of them was regular, one was an extended blunt. I looking at this shit like, what the fuck is that? Is that an incense, my nigga? Like, what shit? What you smoking? I ain't smoking that. So I was like, shit, y'all finna smoke right now? He's like, nah, bro, this for later. I was like, oh, shit, good. Because I really wasn't trying to smoke, man. Shit, in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, my mom going to find out some way. So I was never smoking. So we get there. We getting dressed and shit. And then we went out to eat. Now, after we went out to eat, it was time to go to the building where prom was. And it was actually in the hotel we was at. So whenever we was on the way back, we had stopped by like some restaurant or some gas station, I can't really remember, and they had smoke, and they asked me, they was like, Malik, you smoking? Now me, I'm like, I'm really thinking like this is the only weed they had. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna smoke right now. So he was like, all right. I'm like, shit, it was that easy shit. I guess I ain't gotta smoke today. So I was kind of happy. So he was like, all right. So then they get done smoking. We go to the building. Now, when we was walking in the building and they was checking people and patting people down, they was trying to see if people was high too. Like, they was in people's eyes with a laser. And my nigga had got checked. He ain't even smoke. And when they checked him, they was really tripping and shit. I guess they was trying to say he was high. But he ain't even smoke. And he was blowed. He was like, bro, they fucking with me for no reason. So, but he ain't end up getting in trouble because he wasn't high. But they was just they was just fucking with him in the beginning. So now prom was lame as shit. Like, we gonna skip all that shit because ain't nothing happened in prom. But after we left prom, we was going to an after party. Now, on the way to the after party, it ended up being 6 of us. Now, we in a big-ass Tahoe. It was 6 of me and my niggas. We in that bitch chilling, vibing. Now, on the way to the after party was maybe like an hour away or 45 minutes. It was a little drive. So, now it was already nighttime. So, it was dark. Bro, I'm in the back of the Tahoe. It was my nigga in the passenger seat. Bro, all the seats were filled. So it's me and my nigga. I ain't gonna say no names out there, but me and my nigga, we was in the back. Now, this was his first time smoking too. So we was in the back. It was like, hey, y'all smoking? I was like, bro, you trying to smoke? Now this my nigga. This my day one. So I was like, bro, like, you smoking? He was like, I mean, I guess so. So they ended up passing the blunt back there. We hitting it. So it was going in rotation, bro. So I'm like, shit, okay, maybe they only had like 1 blunt. Because mind you, I thought they had no more weed after they had smoke. Excuse me. So after they had passed the blunt back there, I'm like, damn, I feel like we've been low-key smoking for a long time. Bro, I look up, bro. It's literally like 4 blunts in rotation. Like, the shit kept coming. I'm like, damn, bro. I don't really know how. Now this is my first time smoking, so I'm like, I don't know how much to smoke. Should I stop right now? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be like too high or some shit like that. I didn't know how the shit worked. So, but I kept smoking. I was like, shit, man, tonight is the night. I'm gonna try this shit and see how it is, if I like it or not. Now, me, when I was high, I didn't know I was high. Like, it still felt regular. But the only thing I could not control was my laughter. Like, it didn't matter what situation it was, I was laughing. We could have been like in some serious shit, like cops that all shit. Bro, I'm dead ass laughing and I can't stop. Everything is funny to me. So when I was smoking, I just kept laughing. Anything somebody said, they could have said like, "Oh, that, bro." They could have said some stupid shit like, "Look at this tree, bro." I would have laughed like the shit was funny, as like the funniest joke in the world. So, mind you, this is my first time smoking. Now I've drank before, so drinking wasn't really nothing that I like needed to try. But they had a Hennessy bottle in the car too. Bro, I look up, bro. Next thing you know, we chugging the Hennessy bottle. We getting turned up. So now, mind you, we all in the car smoking and shit. My homie driving, he driving a Tahoe. Bro, we all paying attention to the road. This nigga literally drove through an intersection. Like, we was supposed to stop at the stop sign. My nigga didn't stop. Now the road, you can't cross unless you cross like 4 lanes. It's one of them roads. Like, it's 2 lanes in the middle. And no, shit, was it? No. It was 4 lanes in the middle. My bad. It was 4 lanes in the middle, and then to keep going straight, you had to stop, go forward, and like in the middle of the thing, and then you can keep going forward. It wasn't a 4-way stop. My mans kept going. Bro, we looked up, we like, bro, what the fuck you doing? Like, bro, chill, bro. You just ran a clear ass stop sign. So he was like, bro, my bad. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? But me, that's what I said in my head. What came out my mouth was giggles, my nigga. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. But my nigga who was in front of me, because we in the Tahoe, I'm in the back to the far right. My nigga who was on in front of me, I guess I was annoying his ass because every time I laugh, he would like, so he was like, bro, Malik need to shut up. He don't need no more. Like, he dead ass. They was like, bro, you don't need no more. I'm like, bro, I'm chilling. What's wrong? I'm chilling. Y'all wanted me to get high? Shit, what's the problem? So now, mind you, me and my homie been chugging this Hennessy bottle. I think we drunk it all. It wasn't even ours. We were supposed to just sip this shit, bro. We was, So now, that whole time we was in the car, we finally got to the after party. Now, at the after party at the door, they wanted niggas to pay. I was like, man, shit, ain't nobody tell me you want nobody no paying. So I was like, bro, I'm not paying nothing. I sit in the car. I'm not paying to go to a party, my nigga. That's just me. So I got in the party for free. Now, I don't know who else got in the party for free, but I didn't pay. I was not paying. So when we got in the party, it was females around the speaker. It was playing music. They had the lights off. It was shining lights everywhere. It was drinks in that bit. Everybody was smoking. Everybody who had went to prom had came to this after party. So that bitch was packed. So I'm trying to see who all there. Now, I went and hit the back porch, and it was some niggas who I knew. And they was back there smoking too. Now, everybody knew I didn't smoke. I was always on some, nah, bro, I don't smoke. Everybody was smoking. So he was like, bro, you trying to smoke? I was like, shit, you caught me on a good night. I'm smoking today. I said, this is my first night smoking. I was low-key happy. I'm like, shit, I'm finally trying this shit. Because I low-key deep down didn't want to try it. I'm trying to see what the hype about. So he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. So I had hit it like 2 or 3 times. Because I didn't want to get ha-ha. Like, I didn't know how this shit worked. This was my first time smoking. So I didn't want to be like fucked up and shit because I also had asthma. So I wasn't trying to get like too fucked up, and I wasn't trying to like find out that it's fucking with my asthma. So, and I had to go home the next day. So I was like, bro, I'm still not trying to get caught. So I was trying to keep it like balanced and shit. I wasn't trying to do too much. But after I had got done smoking with him, I went back in the kitchen and I linked up with my other niggas. When I linked back up with my niggas, something made me like try to go back outside. And when I say try, it's because I ran into the sliding door as if I didn't just come through this door. They must have cleaned it with some good ass Windex or something, or had some window crew come in as soon as I hit the kitchen, because when I tried to go back out, I didn't see this door at all. And when I ran into the door, it was some females. They was laughing at me and shit. Like everybody, not everybody, but everybody around, they heard it because I ran into the door hard as fuck. So I had to kind of like laugh it off, but I was on some damn, I'm embarrassed. I just ran into this damn door. And I ain't even go outside. I said, fuck it. I went back into the kitchen. Nah, in the kitchen, it was some hood niggas I knew. It was like 7 of them. And they was around the girls who was around the speaker. Now, when one of my niggas saw it, he was like, and all of them over there are horny. Now, I didn't hear him. That shit went in one ear and out the other. My other nigga heard him. And I was like, huh? He went to say it again. My nigga was like, bro, don't do that. I guess he already knew what was finna happen. But right before he said it, the music turned off. Like, everybody got quiet. Like, you know how when you at a party or the club and shit and the music turned off and everybody like, oh, what happened? It wasn't no, oh, what happened? Everybody was just quiet. Like, that bitch got quiet. As soon as that bitch got quiet, he said it. All them over there are horny. They got mad instantly. They was like, nigga, what the fuck you said? They started walking up to bro. We was like, nah, bro, chill. Like, he good. Don't worry about it. And they was up some chill shit that night. They weren't on nothing. So after that happened, I had went and sat in the living room. Now, the chair I sat in, the couch was to the left of me, and it was against the wall. So I got a clear view of everything. Now, on the couch, it was a nigga and his bitch making out. Now, me, I'm on some hot shit. It's like I got my eyes open and I'm asleep. Like, I can see everything, but I couldn't really move. Like, I was stuck. 10 minutes later, I see, like, people. It looked like people, like, running out the house, but they wasn't really running out the house. I happened to kind of, like, snap out of it, and all I hear is, like, oh, them niggas gay, them niggas gay. I looked to my left. The same nigga that was making out with his bitch was making out with another nigga now. I was like, bro, I gotta get out of here. I was laughing at the shit. Because mind you, I could not stop laughing. So I was laughing at the shit. I was like, bro, I gotta get out of here. So I went to another living room. It was 2 living rooms in there. But this living room didn't have no furniture. The only furniture was in the first living room. And there was only 2 couches. So when I went in the other living room, it happened to be some female hoopers in there. Now, I knew them. They knew me. They knew I didn't smoke, but I think I told them, like, oh, today was my first time smoking. Because they was hot also. We was in that bitch just laughing. Their eyes was bloodshot red. I'm like, damn, like, well, shit, what y'all doing after this? They was like, shit, we going back to the hotel. I was like, y'all hotel at the building prom at? They were like, nah, we at so-and-so. I'm like, shit, where that's at? Give me the info. I'm trying to come through. So when I'm trying to get the hotel name, my niggas come get me and like, bro, come on, we leave. I'm like, bro, just hold on, chill. I'm like, shit, like, what's the name of it? They grabbing me like, bro, come on. I'm like, my nigga, what you doing? You don't see me? So they rushed me outside, like, come on, we leaving. I guess the cops was coming. I don't know. I'm like, bro, damn, what you got going on? Now, when I got in the car, it was only 2 niggas in there. Mind you, we came with 6. So when we got in the car, I'm like, damn, bruh, y'all ain't see me over there talking? So then one of my niggas had got out the car. He was going to go get my other niggas. But this nigga took like 15 minutes. He come back. I'm like, bro, I could have got the address and everything, man. You fucked it up. So then I FaceTime one of them, and she was still high as fuck. I think they smoked again. I'm asking her, like, damn, like, what hotel did you say it was at? Like, that shit went in one ear and not the other. Whoever she was with, she was laughing and shit. And I was like, man, fuck it, man. So I ended up not getting the address. We didn't go nowhere. We ended up going to get something to eat from McDonald's. And when I say, like, we ordered everything off the menu, it was probably not one item that we didn't order. The motherfucking tray, like the place where you eat at, the shit was full of food. Now, me, I ordered like 2 McFlurries, 4 McChickens, 2 small fries, shit like that. I'm small. I don't even eat all this damn food. Now, I think I did end up smashing all my food. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Now, when we went home, mind you, it's like, not home, but when we went back to the hotel, it's 6 niggas. It's only 2 beds in the hotel room. Now, it was like, I think it was 2 females who was already there because 2 of my niggas had girlfriends. So, they was in the same hotel room. Now, I had to sleep on the floor. Now, that wasn't no problem with me because I sleep on the floor all the time. You know, I spend the night at my nigga's house all the time. I'm sleeping on the floor. All I need me is a couple blankets and I'm straight. So, the problem was it wasn't a couple blankets. So I had to steal niggas' blankets. I was waiting for niggas to go to sleep and I was stealing their blanket. But the problem was I was getting caught because I couldn't stop laughing. Like, I was waking people up because I was laughing. They was getting mad. They was like, bro, I'm finna punch you in your shit. Like, stop laughing. Now, everybody, they was bigger than me. I'm laughing at this shit. I'm like, bro, you funny. Nah, I did fall asleep, but I was up for at least 30 minutes just laughing. It wasn't nothing funny. The room pitch black dark. I'm just laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. They was getting mad, but I'm like, bro, I guess y'all wanted me to get high, so this is, I guess, what I do when I'm high. So I say, shit, next time don't get me to smoke then, and you won't have to go through this. But man, that's the story time, man. That was my first time smoking. It was fun. I can't lie. It was fun. I see some of the clips my niggas be sending me and shit. That shit was fun. But if y'all fucking with these story times, man, like I said, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if y'all even fucking with this gameplay. And shit, I got more stories for y'all, embarrassing and all. So just let me know, man. Fuck with the kid.